Today I am testing the nvidia broadcast, as you can see, but I'm also testing the backgrounds. That's mainly what got me playing with this today. Just wanted to kind of see if I could add a background to test the camera, the built-in camera on the laptop. As you can see, the laptop is working fine. However, there were a couple of things that I had issues with. Number one, everything was fine except for the sound. I cannot get any sound after I made this video, so this is the second time I'm doing it again, but I want to go through everything in order for you to see how I did this and what you can do. First and foremost, you have to know that in order to change the background on your webcam, your regular Windows webcam will not have that option. So you need a separate program in order to do that. And in my case, because my laptop has an nvidia video card, I was able to download the nvidia broadcast program that they have in order to use it with the video card that is in my laptop. Sorry. Now, with that said, this is not going to apply to a lot of people unless you have an nvidia video card or one of the later video cards in order to use it. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to test my camera, since it's supposed to be a 1080p camera, and I did try a couple other programs from those free ones that you get. Unfortunately, what I found out is that those are very limited. Limited in what you can do. Some of them have a watermark, and others, they require you to make an account before you can even use it. Now, this one does not. It's very simple to use, and as you can see me in the window here, the lines are very clean. So you can see here. Now, this system actually does that, or this program actually allows you to do that. So you have performance and quality right here. And the reason I started doing this is because a lot of people, for example, teachers that work at home, may want to change their background so you're not showing your home, just to keep that background nice and clean, number one. Privacy, the other one, or just to keep distractions out of the way. So that's why I started playing with this one. I don't use this at all, actually. I hardly use it, so that's why I started playing with it and just trying to see what we can do. Now, the video broadcast allows me to change the background to different things. Now, these are just pictures I downloaded from the web. So as you can see, I changed the background. If it's something dark, it works, but even though there's nothing here, the darker it is, the harder it is to see you in the picture. So that's why I stay with something like this. Not much going around. It's nice and easy to see, and you don't have a lot of distractions. So I'm just going off the top of my head here. Trying to make it quick, but this is going to turn into a long video, I know. So first things first, in order to record video, you're not going to do it from the broadcast here. You're just going to set the broadcast to the camera and the things that you want, like the background and the microphone and the speakers. So first things first is going to be the mic. So let's go to the mic. Now here I have it as virtual line MSI tune, which is what worked for my system. Your system will be different. I have the noise level high and the room echo removed. This works very well because I have the fan running next to me and you can't hear it. So that's pretty good. So that's what I have on here. Speakers. I have the regular Realtek audio speakers. Noise removal is up. So that's fine. The camera. As you can see, I have the background replacement and I put that picture in there. And that's pretty much it. Now, the other program you're going to use to record is right here. OBS Studio, which is free, so that's why I use that too. And this NVIDIA broadcast is free, so if you have an NVIDIA card, you can use it. And it works pretty well. I really like how smooth the lines are, and I'll explain that a little later. So let's go ahead and go into, okay, it's already running, which is true. So let me show you here. So I'm running OBS right here. As you can see, it's the same screen I just showed you from the NVIDIA broadcast. Now, first things you do is you're going to do a video, double click that, and here you're going to choose the NVIDIA broadcast. See, I have the camera, the regular camera, NVIDIA, and the OBS. Normally it's just going to be this to here, if I remember right. No, that's it. There were two for some reason, but now it's showing the integrated camera. So I'm within OBS, I'm going to change it to NVIDIA broadcast. That's how I was able to get the picture here. And now we close that. And then for the audio, it's the same thing. You're going to choose the NVIDIA broadcast, because when we do a recording, as you can see where I have the mouse, when you start recording, it's going to grab that image and everything that you set here. That's why we're doing it that way. It's just the way it works. And later on, you can use it with other programs too, but because I'm using OBS in order to record, because you can't record straight from this one for whatever reason. If you could record from here, it would be the only program you use probably if you wanted to. So now let's go ahead and minimize that. So we have the camera right here, everything's set up. And then in order to record this video, normally I use this program called ShareX at the bottom there, you can see. And this is what it looks like. Now, the reason I have this here is the recording options, because I was not getting a sound before. So I had to change this to the Intel array. So as you can see, I have NVIDIA broadcast, system virtual, MSI sound. It's just what comes up online, but this is the one that worked for me in order to get sound, because I recorded the whole video without sound before, so I had to come in here and change that. And where you find that is you have general setting. So let me show you. So we go back to the ShareX. So right click on it, task settings. That brings me to this and this general settings here. So if you go to screen recorder and then screen recording options, this is where you change it, audio source. So you're going to have to play with that on your computer if you're using ShareX or this program that I'm using for the recording the desktop. This is what worked for me, so I'm going to leave it alone in order to get sound while I'm recording here. And the reason for that is obviously because if this is picking up sound, it's not going to let you record with something else at the same time. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it works. So that's why I had to change the desktop program to something else so that it could finally get the sound. Now, if I start recording right here, then it'll start picking it up. But I want to show you the actual file. So here is the video once I record, and that's how big it is, 16.9 megs. I already named it, but as you can see, there's no sound. So the whole video is playing. Now I'll fast forward to here. You can't hear anything. So that was the video before, and this is a new video being recorded right now. So this is one way to change the background, as you can see, and keep it nice and clean, or keep all the distractions out of the way. As I am finding out now. With that said, from what I read, a lot of the meeting programs that you have, like Zoom or what is that, Google Meet, they seem to have their own backgrounds that you can apply, which is nice because it just keeps everything nice and organized. Not organized, but distract all the distractions out of the way. That's what I'm trying to say. And sometimes you just don't want to have everything that's in the room. It doesn't matter whether you're at your house or somewhere else. You just want to get rid of that. Put a nice background on there so there's less distraction and it looks better anyways. And you can have your meeting without any problems and or distractions. Now, I normally don't use this stuff, like I said. I really don't. But because I do tend to help people with their stuff sometimes, I play with all this stuff. And working in IT, that also, you're also always reading about different things and how to try to make them work. So this is one thing I want to test on my webcam on the laptop and show you basically what you can use. I mean, the two programs that you can use so you're not downloading extra stuff if you do have an nvidia card. Now, other cards may or may not have something similar. I don't know. But check the manufacturer first before downloading other programs because they can get pretty bad. There's the Snapchat version of backgrounds, but it's more other cutesy stuff that they have for your face and everything, not necessarily backgrounds. And then this is just something simple you can use when you're having your meetings or classrooms times or whatever. But I hope that helps. I'm trying to just cover everything I need for this particular program. I wish there were other free programs that you could just use. I did send Microsoft feedback on their camera when you use their camera to do a video, for example. I just sent them a message to see if they can add the backgrounds because that would be very helpful just to keep things nice and clean. Will they do it? Who knows? But I hope this helps, at least so that some of you will get something going if you need it. And I'm just going to stop it here because this thing is going to go forever. And sometimes you just forget what you were trying to say. So until the next one, I'll see you guys later.